So I recently got asked to do an exercise on straightness, and I immediately thought, well, my horses jump and travel quite straight, but I'm happy to do an exercise if it was going to help this person out. Now I use guide poles on the ground to keep your horse straight. However, the guide poles also act as a point of reference that you don't usually have, and I was quite surprised to discover that my horses weren't as straight as I thought they were. So I'll certainly be doing more exercises like this in the future. Aside from the technical problems you can run into, a horse that jumps straight has more power as it pushes off evenly off both back legs. So I challenge you to give this exercise a try. I'm betting there'll be a few surprised riders out there. So this is an easy setup. You'll just need quite a few poles to use on the ground as tram lines. Also, you don't have to set this whole exercise up. You can just choose one or two of the lines and do those. So let's start with a line down the bottom long side of your arena. These are the measurements. From the first vertical to the first oxer is 7 paces for one stride. Then from the first oxer to the second vertical, it's 8 paces for one stride. And lastly, from the second vertical to the second oxer, it's 15 paces for 3 strides. Then you add the tram lines. One at the entrance to the gymnastic and one for every related distance. I just want to stress, please don't make them too narrow. If you do, there's a chance that your horse could land on one of them and hurt itself. So I would start off with at least 2 meters apart, and I definitely wouldn't go any narrower than 1.5 meters apart. Just a pole on either side of your horse will be enough to work on keeping him straight. You then set up this line diagonally across your arena, vertical to oxer. Make sure you can get this ride away from the oxer. So it's a 4 stride related distance, and it walks 20 paces for the 4 strides. And you finish it off with the tram lines in the middle. And finally, the line along the top long side of your arena. It's a vertical 3 strides to an oxer, and then another 3 strides to a vertical. And these are the measurements. So from the first vertical to the oxer, walk 16 paces for the 3 strides. And then from the oxer to the vertical, it walks 16 paces for the 3 strides. And then you finish the line off by putting in 2 sets of tram lines, one on either related distance. And that's it, you're all set up and ready to go. Don't forget to download the JPEG of the course plan. The link is in the description below, and it's so much easier to build the exercise off your phone that way. This isn't a very technical exercise to ride, but there are a few points I wanted to let you know about though. The turn to the line going diagonally across the arena is a bit of a rollback type turn, so make sure you keep stepping through the turn, or you might get a deep stride like I did, which will make the related distance ride a little long. And then, as always, the second part of a 2-part related distance always has the potential to ride a little short. So be aware of this and be ready to shorten your horse's stride if you need to. And then again, I just want to stress not to put your tram lines too close together. There's a real chance your horse could land on one of them and hurt itself. So no closer than 2 meters apart. You won't need to go closer, you'll get a great result like that. Awesome, you made it to the end. So you're the type of person that'll really enjoy this channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and I'll keep the videos coming.